let's review the attachment option. Now, within the file, there's an attachment option that gives you an opportunity to view all the details of document or the actual scanned application or scanned monthly payments. So let's review this. Now let's review Auto 1, which is, or Auto 2, which is an older policy. So to find the scan application, you could go to description, and every scanned application is going to have the same description, which is application. So if you double click, it's going to allow you to open up the application for that Hawksoft, for that auto. So this is the original paperwork. So if a customer ever comes in and they have any questions regarding their policy, then you're able to log into the scanned application and you can review everything. So let's say the monthly payment, for example, go to the courtesy notice and you'll be able to view the actual payment or the vehicles, everything. So this is a full original application which is scanned, and we have access to viewing the application. Now, another reason why you would use this application, scan application, is, for example, if the policy cancels and you need to reprint any documents, maybe they have 2-3 different vehicles, they don't have the registrations, you could reprint the copies that we have on file. They're just going to need to sign an acknowledgement that they're going to bring the original registration within 5 to 7 days. So if you scroll down, you'll see that's an ID, for example. As a copy of an ID for one of the drivers. You have the rest of the application. So just in case you have a customer and it's a potential rewrite, you could log into the Hawksoft, go to the attachments, and you could view the application, and you could print any copies of the documents or information that you need. Also, you could organize the date based on the date that the transactions were processed. So for instance, if we go to Auto 4, which is the newest one, if you go to date attach, it gives you certain transactions and the date. So 7/25 versus if you go to Auto 3, it's going to give you obviously the ones within that auto, but it's going to put them in order. So let's say, for instance, if you're looking for a payment, if you want to reprint a payment that you just processed, you go to attachment, you select the date attach, so you can put them in order just in case there's a lot of transactions, and then you could actually double click on the transaction, and you're able to reprint the receipt, which was processed 7/25. You could reprint it. You could do the same thing for any changes that were done. So let's use this one for example. If you see anything that has the description under change form, that means this is an endorsement. So if you click on the actual attachment, this is the original endorsement that was processed on the Hawksoft, not the one that was scanned with the customer's signature. This is the original one. So for instance, if we're missing a signature on an endorsement that was processed last month, if you go to the attachments and you select the right endorsement that was processed, it's going to give you the original without any signatures. So you could reprint it and have the customer sign it. And let me open up another one, see if I could find one where it actually shows the endorsement if it was scanned. Okay, it doesn't show up. But let me show you two other things. Also, if you go to the attachments, if a customer comes in to request a referral, to request a $25 referral, you're always going to check the notes, but you could always check the attachment. And if you see anything under the description that shows cash referral, that's probably the cash referral that was authorized and approved for a previous customer. So you could always confirm. So we scan every single document under the file, and you're going to be able to view it under the attachment. Another thing, let me show you a cancellation. So if you process a cancellation and you want to reprint it, for instance, it's going to give you the information here. So technically under description, you'll be able to find a few different documents. So once again, the attachment, it gives you an opportunity to reprint any original documents, original receipts, and also it allows you to view any scanned documents such as the application, the original application, any endorsements, any monthly payments. Every time a monthly payment is processed, they scan the receipt and the confirmation. So everything that we process under each file is going to be scanned, and you'll have the option of viewing that information under the attachments.